Question time!
Hi, welcome to Question Time. On Wednesday you saw us playing Among Us with some of our subscribers.
Yeah. Let us know if you want to be a part of the video. Send us a DM if you do.
We can do part 2.
We got some questions.
Because Joe's studying games and we've now played 2 games on our channel, Fall Guys and Among Us. He asks what's our history with games and what's our favourite game to play.
Ooh. Sort of a gamer, like not. I wouldn't say really. Like I'm not a typical one. I grew up playing racing simulators. A lot of you guys know Forza and Gran Turismo and Need for Speed. It's not really a simulator, but it's a fun game. But things like that. Yeah, I'm still currently playing Gran Turismo at the moment. I love it. It's a good game.
I don't really play like video games because I'm always one of those people with the controllers that like you get like your head up and then you just spin around and you don't know where you are. And I just always do that. I don't know how to use the controllers. So my favourite games, I really liked Fall Guys, but I think Among Us is my favourite one because it's like you can do stuff as well. You know, you do little tasks. But yeah, I like Among Us. I haven't really got a history of games.
The next question is, what do you do when you're stuck inside all day to stay busy? That's a really good question.
I like doing creative stuff. I like making things and like decorating. I like planning. I like doing creative things like little crafts and things like that. I don't really have a massive attention span or a lot of free time actually. So I like doing things that are fairly simple and quick.
When I'm stuck inside and in a rut and procrastinating, one of the things that helps me sort of get going is actually making myself some proper food, doing something food or drink wise that requires actual effort. So like even if it's a tiny amount. So for me, like making a cup of coffee is actually a really good thing for me. Like yeah, as well as drinking it. Like the actual making of it when it's like I've got like a proper French press thing. So you gotta like wait for it and.
Yeah, you've got the patience and the timing and stuff.
Like there's no effort to it at all, but it's doing something, and that's what's good for it for me. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess like kind of the morals of both of our things is like I like to see a result for something. Like with my the crafts that I do that are fairly fast. Like I know that I can start it from nothing and then make something. Like with our origami dinosaurs, I've been making origami dinosaurs for my friends and like sending them in the post and stuff, which I think is really cute. But you get to make it from a piece of paper into an actual dinosaur, and then I was decorating them as well. So I really like that because then I've actually made something.
Yeah.
And that's kind of similar to you with your coffee. Like you are making something, and you've got to get the timings right and the temperatures right and all of that stuff. So yeah.
No, that's a good question.
Thank you for your question.
This question is in from Dan.
Do you have any party tricks?
Yeah.
No,
not really. I mean, there's the thing about party tricks is that like sometimes like you have a party trick, but actually it's really awkward if you do it. Like.
Yeah, sometimes I see like on telly and stuff, they're like, oh, this is my party trick, and they do it, and I'm like, kind of would have liked to have not seen that.
It's like, you've got to think, like, if I was to watch someone do my party trick on Come Dine With Me, would I be impressed or embarrassed? Like, that's the question you got to go through. Anything that might be a party trick for me, I'd cringe if I saw that and Come Dine With Me. So no, I don't have any party tricks.
Not really. I can talk fast, but I don't think that's a good thing at a party. Thanks for that question, Dan. Let us know if you have any party tricks. I bet Dan has way loads of party tricks.
I bet you Dan has all the party tricks.
And our final question today. What would happen if an unstoppable force met an immovable object?
So, alright, you've got an immovable object.
Right.
What would you say would be an immovable object?
Like a mountain.
And then you've got an unstoppable force. What would be an unstoppable force?
Like, I don't know, because anything would stop if it hit into something. Tell me the answer!
Anything that's sort of like physical that we could think of wouldn't fall into either of those 2 categories. Because you said a mountain, but technically they can move. They are moving. The Himalayas are constantly moving. Where
are they going?
Up mostly. But so that's the thing. So you got to think sort of like on the like cosmic, like universal scale. You got to think, okay, if say you got a black hole that's in the center of a galaxy and it's just not moving like relative to anything, and then you've got some sort of beam of some sort of like a beam of light that can or something that cannot be stopped at any point, or some sort of
a force,
something of mass at light speed, and that's essentially an unstoppable force.
So what would happen?
They'd carry on in their states. It's actually really boring. The immovable object would remain immovable, and the unstoppable force would remain unstoppable. They'd just go through each other. That's what would happen. They wouldn't stop being the things that they are. They'd just go through each other.
Because they are. They are unstoppable and they are immovable.
Yeah.
So
they're
they just are. That's the answer. The answer is in the question.
Yeah.
They are immovable.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They are unstoppable. So they won't stop and they won't move.
That's exactly it.
Amazing! Thank you for that question.
Mind blown.
Now I know a new thing. Fantastic.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we hope to see you next week. Make sure you tune in for all our content, and hopefully we'll see you in and about the different towns that we're in. Say hi to us
give
if
us
you
a
do.
wave if you see us.
If you see the door anywhere, say hi.
See you on Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.